Hello there, fashion enthusiasts, and welcome to our very first episode on Dapper Discourse. And I'm your host, Joseph Dapper. If we could just breakfast away again, welcome. On today's episode, we'll be talking about the red carpet trends and fashion trends we've seen in the first quarter of 2024. These trends include massive sleeves, massive cutouts, side parts we know how to be seen on the hair, mesh tops, lace gown, pink and floral patterns we've seen from different style celebrities this year. Let's start with massive sleeves. On this look here with Priscilla Ojo, it's a denim on denim look. We can see how the sleeves are very exaggerated. It's a pleated round sleeves with a flowy fabric and everything, which just exaggerates the essence of the look. The sleeves is just calling you to, like, look at me, I've arrived. And this was what we saw her wear to her for her birthday this year. Then we also have a second look by Moses Echie. If you see this look, it's something that is very funny because, like, when it comes to men's fashion, people are usually very boring, and it's always the same black, white. It's just very boring and understated. But Moses Echie gave us something that we could look forward to when we talk about long exaggerated sleeves. You can see how it's very long. You can see the designs on the sleeves and everything, which just makes us know that yes, he's here to grab attention and you have to take note of the sleeves. Okay, so moving on to the next trend, we have massive cutouts on dresses, and we've seen a lot of that in the first quarter of 2024. So what I want us to look at is Tyler's look to the Grammys for this year 2024. It was her first time being nominated for the Grammys, and it was also her first time winning a Grammy. Congrats to her. But if you look at what she wore a seafoam green mesh paneled green dress with a lot of cutouts here and there that accentuates her body and shows us the curves of her body. But the cutouts are done so well that it allows us to be able to take in what the look is all about. It just allows us to, it's a breath of fresh air when you think of when you think of the look as regards to what we've seen on our red carpets this year. Then talking about massive cutouts, we also have seen there was a look Simply Thatcher uploaded as at the beginning of this year. It was a black long dress that had massive cutouts here and there. Now the cutouts to some people were not very appealing. Then we cannot talk about fashion without talking about hair and beauty. This is where we talk about the side parts. There's a look of Jennifer Lopez which I'm so in love with. It was from the side, it was parted and everything, and just made her look very beautiful for the evening. Side parts are something that are very common with millennials, and seeing it on her, it was something that was just very breathtaking. And come on now, it's Jennifer Lopez. You have to our jaws were dropping. There's another look I want us to look at is a look of Vicky James I took from her Instagram pictures from the first quarter of this year. If you look at this picture, you'd know that everything about it was thought of, but let's focus on the hair because that's what we're talking about. It was a side part. It was in silver to match the color of the dress and the entire outfit, and it was just, the side part was done so beautifully well. It was well sculpted and everything. It was just suiting her face frame, and you can tell that the hairstylist, the designer and everything, the makeup artist, they all came together to ensure that yes, the looks were very much in line with her vision. So another trend I would like us to look at for this year, for the first quarter of this year, we've seen is corsets. Corset is one thing that has been in time right from the vintage era to the modern day era. It's here to stay, and so far so good. It's also making it in 2024, and there is a particular look I'd love for us to examine, which is look on, hold on, Victoria Monet. It's a chocolate corseted dress where we see intricate lining with snake skin, and it just makes you know that yes, corsets are definitely created to highlight the beauty and shape of a woman. The dress was done so very well, and kudos to the designer Jagni for giving us something so elegant to see. And as usual, Victoria Monet slayed the outfit and she was looking absolutely gorgeous. And so I'd like for us not to dwell too much on corset, because as we all know, most of the dresses we see in day and time is made with corset. So you can just make your own research and see a lot of dresses on corset. Then another look I would love for us to pay attention to is following under the trend pink and florals. Now we all know Barbie premiere was last year or beginning of this year. I can't remember the exact date, but yeah, Barbie premiere recently took place, and so pink has been everywhere. People have been reeling in pink, 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 and to top it up, there's been florals everywhere. So yeah, so there's a particular look, it's straying away from the Barbie theme, but we're still in pink and florals. There's a particular look I saw on Kenzie Udosin, which he wore. It was a Nigerian traditional outfit. He wore it to the premiere of Ajosepo Nigerian movie. The theme for the premiere event of the movie was wedding Wambe, as it is popularly known in Nigeria. And he wore this very gorgeous pink number that had floral patterns and panels in front of it. It was very breathtaking, and you know, it was just something that we'd love to see more. And I mean, it's on a guy. Pink is something that is always known to be associated with ladies, but he gave us pink, he gave us florals, and it was very well executed. I mean, look at this look. It was done very beautifully well. Another trend I would like for us to take a look at is lace. Now, as we're going through the trends, lace, there's been a whole lot we've seen as regarding lace in the first quarter of 2024. We've seen lace bodycon dresses, we've seen lace jumpsuits and all of that, but I'd like for us to focus on this gorgeous, amazing number on Mariam Tima from the Real Housewives of Lagos. She gave us a very gorgeous lace catsuit, which was layered with a very mini and very daring silk skirt. But the thing I love about this look was how it just brought out the beauty of Mariam Tima. Now, if you know Mariam Tima, you know she's a very she has a very petite model statuesque, which we all love and admire about her, and she knows how to dress to kill. So seeing her in that lace number was just something very beautiful and very endearing. I love how it was accessorized with the silver bag, the black shoes that had a silver clutch on it, and the earrings and everything. It was just a very wonderful look, which was put very well together. Another person I've seen that has been rocking this trend is, I don't know if you guys remember, but our famous Beyonce also rocked something similar to this. I think it was one of the videos she made on her Instagram when she was promoting her Cowboy Carter album. She was wearing a lovely lace dress and a cowboy hat. It was just very sweet and nice to look at, because you know, very few people know how to wear lace and make it work, because lace is something that is very sheer and see-through, and people would wear it out and eyes are going to be looking like, you know, Beyonce is mother, she just makes it work. Another person that I've seen working this trend and has killed it absolutely well is Chioma Ikoku, also known as Chioma Good Hair from the Real Housewives of Lagos also. I think that was for her February 14th photo shoot, Valentine's photo shoot. She rocked an amazing lace dress, which was very beautiful. It was just, everything about lace is just something that takes you into a new realm, and that's one thing we just love about seeing laces on women. They know how to rock it well. And finally, but not the least, we've come to our last trend for today, which is mesh tops. Now, the funny thing is, when you talk about mesh tops, you'll be expecting me to talk about it as it regards women, but no. Today, mesh tops are going to be talking about seeing it on men, and it was something that I didn't know I would ever talk about in my fashion journey, but it's here and we're talking about it. First quarter of 2024, we've seen different styles of mesh tops on different type of guys, and it's something where you'd see it and you'd be thinking that okay, it's something that is androgynous, you think it's cross-dressing and all that, but no, funny enough, it's not. It doesn't take away from the masculinity of their look. It still looks very much masculine. It still looks very much anything like a man's man would want to wear. So let's analyze this look from Charles Omenihu. Yes, he's an American pro footballer. So he rocked his mesh top with black pants and silver accessories, which in all honesty was just very, very amazing to look at. The way he styled the mesh top, you know. So besides him, we have other funny enough, you know, when you think of a man's man, you think of athletes. I mean, it doesn't get manlier than that in today's world, and it's athletes that I've been seeing a lot of rocking this style, wearing mesh tops and, you know, straight cut trousers and everything. You just look absolutely wonderful. So that's just like mesh tops on guys. This is something you guys should really look into and take a note of. Another person I've seen rocking mesh top is a fashion influencer in London. His name is Mitchell. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it well. He rocks this mesh top with different kinds of outfits. Sometimes he wears a white singlet underneath to create a contrast. Sometimes he's wearing it on his bare body, but just something that, you know, just it takes away from the daily wardrobe style choices you see in today's world, and it's very clean, it's very aesthetically pleasing, and it's just very endearing, as we know men to be. But let's just take a rundown of the entire trends we've discussed today as we round up our first episode. We talked about dramatic sleeves, we talked about massive cutouts, we talked about pink and florals, we talked about side pads, we talked about corsets, we talked about, you know, different trends we've seen in 2024. And I hope you guys are looking out for these trends. You can check out the people I have listed and look to them in case you're someone who doesn't know how to incorporate these trends into your daily wardrobe choices. You can look them out, or you can also check other style influencers and style connoisseurs on Instagram, Pinterest, or even Google, and you definitely find something that you can work into your wardrobe and into your personal style. So thank you, and this is the end of our first episode. If you've watched up to this point, I'd like for you to leave a like, subscribe, and comment what you'd like for us to discuss on this channel. Bye.